Are you guys ready? Okay. Welcome to the third segment, and I think we are going to look at the assignment that was given as of yesterday. It's write a structure for an application or a program that can count the population of an ant in an ant kingdom. I've seen some progress, and I've seen that some people have not even started. Some of you have tried a lot, but let's check the overview of how this structure could be laid out before we get into coding. I'll not give you the coding publicly. I will just send it to you if you want it. So here is a possible automated structure of an application or program to count the population of an ant in a particular ant kingdom. You know that I am referring to an automated structure because we are talking about data science that leads to an AI. An AI is an autonomous system that will only work by itself according to the programs you asked it to, the models you designed for it to work on. So, one, you consider the hardware required to do the job of counting, which is the hardware, and second, the software structure. You must put that out so that it's like you know what you are doing. Then we get to what is the hardware? What are those hardwares we are using? Which is digital camera that's capable of capturing ants or sensors to detect an image or movement. Also a laptop or a handset if you would love to use an Android or operating system in order to write your applications. So what is going to happen there is that camera, after setting it up and go, the camera will work automatically and will count the number of ants that is in that particular ant kingdom, and many other animals might be passing through. So you will now go to other levels, which we will later explain on. I've seen someone has been asking such questions while he's submitting the assignment. So now let's go to the protocol. Ant image capture, which is camera traps or sensors to capture images of ants. Then image storage and management. You understand? So that is where you store your data from. You must also put it in the structure because it follows segment by segment. So now you go to software image processing and machine learning libraries, which is OpenCV or TensorFlow. And we now go to the image processing protocol, which is still under software, image filtering and enhancement, and detection and segmentation. Feature extraction, that is example, ant size, shape, color. Before you have to know all this in order for you to know the population of an ant in a particular kingdom. Then let's go to the automated system components, which made up of machine learning models. So you will now design a way to train a model to classify ants into different species or castes according to ant size, shape, and color. Also types too. So you can use object detection algorithm, which is YOLO and SSD, to detect and count ants. And you go to the fourth structure, which is population estimation. You use the classified and counted ants to classify, estimate the population size. You apply statistical models to count for sampling, bias, and errors. Then another thing you have to look at is data visualization and reporting. Without this data visualization and reporting, you will not be able to have anything. The population, you will not have any data to talk about. Even if the machine is counting, you will not be able to know the population of the ants. So it's popularly talking about monitoring or display, which covers how the system would display the estimated population size and demographics, which provide interactive visualizations, example, charts, graphs, and heat maps. And we'll talk of how we can generate reports and alerts for monitoring and management with a timestamp. And Also, by the process, you will now go to the command line interface, which is system workflow. And I hope you do not forget that all this is also returning back to a recording format under hardware, either internally recorded or you put a memory card or a flash, depending on the type of recording devices or media you wanted to use. So command line interface, which is system workflow, covers the capturing image of ants using camera traps or sensors, process images to detect and segment ants. Then we have classify ants into different species or castes using machine learning. We've already teach the machine on how it will recognize and count the ants, then count and estimate the population size, and then we have visualize and report the results. Another step in the structure is potential algorithm and techniques, which is object detection, use YOLO, SSD, FASTA, RCNN. Then second is image segmentation, thresholding, edge detection, watershed transform, and all that. Then you go to machine learning, which is convolutional neural network, CNN, and we have the transfer learning, and we have the population estimation, mark, release, recapture, Lincoln-Peterson method. Let's go to challenges, and all the challenges, you must also put challenges so that you'll be able to look for how to work on it, which is image quality and variability, which also have a lot to the type of hardware you use to take these images during counting. Then ant behavior and movement patterns. That was what someone asked on the assignment. How will the machine detect a particular ant? And species or caste identification and sampling bias and errors. We have the computational resources and scalability. And let's go to future enhancement. We'll have integrate with environmental sensors, which is how you can enhance some of those challenges that you are facing. Also, temperature, humidity that must be taken into consideration. Then incorporate the citizen science and crowdfunding, and we'll have you to think of developing predictive models for population dynamics in case of temperature changes or humidity, whether it affects the ant population in that place. Then explore the use of drone bias imaging and monitoring. I think that brings us closer to writing out or a whole structure of ant population counting system, and check out the simplified Python system structure for counting the population of ant in a particular ant kingdom. This is just a simplified program for you to know how a program is being done step by step. Then ant population counter requirements, we need OpenCV, which is a library in the Python for image processing. We have TensorFlow or PyTorch for machine learning. We have NumPy for numerical analysis. Then hope you have started to understand how to structure programs out before coding at this stage. We only learn structure before coding, Next class we will talk about the data representation format, but today I think I'll give you an assignment so that you will work on and submit tomorrow. It's something that is as easy as ABC. Write out the structure of a game program that is adventurous, and the name of that program is Grasshopper Invasion. Let me know how you are able to structure the game out so that you are going to be a good programmer. So see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Please submit it just like today before the class ends.